So we are making some of our favorite mashed potatoes today, and we're using Yukon Gold potatoes as the basis for our mash. This is about 3.5 pounds of Yukon Gold potatoes, and I have them in a large pot, and they're covered with water. They have been washed, but notice they are not peeled. They're all about the same size, so they should cook uniformly. We're going to put the spurs to the heat here and bring them up to a boil. First thing we're going to do first, though, is add some salt to the water. About 2 tablespoons. That'll pre-season the potatoes. We will simmer these for about 30 minutes until a knife pierced in the side goes in smoothly, and then we'll move on to the next step. The potatoes have been simmering for about 30 minutes, and they're now tender through. And what we can do is we can just turn the heat off and let them sit in the warm water to the extent the rest of the dinner isn't ready. That'll hold them. But in the meantime, what we'll do, because we are ready to eat them, is we'll pull these potatoes out and let them dry naturally on our cutting board, and then we'll clean out this pot and add the butter and the half and half to it to warm that up. So when we add the riced potatoes, we aren't adding cold ingredients to the hot potatoes, so they stay warm. We've heated up the liquid ingredients in the same pot that we boiled the potatoes in, and you can see the butter is essentially melted and the half and half is up to temperature. This will just keep the potatoes from cooling down too quickly. We also have about a tablespoon of salt in there as an initial seasoning. We'll obviously taste it once all the potatoes are in to make sure it's seasoned properly. The potato ricer here is my special tool to make these potatoes. We don't actually have to peel them. In some cases we may have to cut a few of these in half, but they just go in, and this acts like a giant garlic press, leaving the peels behind, and the riced potatoes leave through those holes at the bottom, and then we'll mix those with the liquid portion, or liquid ingredients of the mash. So most of these potatoes will be able to fit directly in, but you can see how these potatoes come through, leaving the skins behind. And we just go one by one. We don't even have to pull the skins out. You get a big one like this, might need a little help. Even that one is going through nicely. And then just one last potato. Sure beats the hell out of peeling them. And then if you see the ricer with all this peel, we can just simply clean off and then move on to the next step, which is to then fold in all the ingredients Basically mix in the liquid portion from the bottom gently. Looks like this is going to need a little more moisture. And we're just eyeballing it here. This is as much about folding the potatoes as it is stirring. So we don't want to agitate the glutens in the potatoes to make the potatoes gummy. A little more of this. And then we'll taste it for salt. Taste. Could use a little more salt. Otherwise, I think we're in excellent shape. If you like your potatoes a little looser, just add a little more milk or half and half. For that, it's essentially the easy way to make mashed potatoes. You want to taste them, Maddie?
Yeah. Should I turn the camera on? That's good.
Really good?
Mm-hmm.
You ready to eat?
Yeah.
Right. Thanks.